we, in less than 2 weeks, have already crossed 3 million players.
3 million players in just under 2 weeks is absolutely an insane launch here for Grounded 2. It's easily shaping up to be one of the most played Xbox and Steam games this week. But that wasn't the only bombshell from the dev livestream today. We got confirmed creature returns, new combat abilities, and an update release window that might be sooner than you think. Let's talk about it. So starting it off here, Marcus confirmed that 3 million players in less than 14 days. Steam officially peaked at around 50,000 concurrent players, which is significantly higher than Grounded 1's all-time peak of around 32,000 players. As a person that did not play Grounded 1, this is absolutely insane. From 32,000 all the way up to 50,000 concurrent players is a huge increase, man. Shout out to Obsidian Entertainment here and the developers behind Grounded 2, because that is a massive milestone. As exciting as hitting that milestone is, it's not the only reveal or confirmation we had from the dev live stream, starting us off with a first one that a lot of people are going to be excited about, and that is some of the original creatures from Grounded 1 actually making a reappearance here in Grounded 2. The developers did state, though, that some of their behaviors and abilities from Grounded 1 might actually be different and reworked here to just better fit Grounded 2, or to just change it up overall for the player's experience. For instance, they mentioned things like the Black Ox Beetle, for instance, making a return here in Grounded 2, new ant variations being worked on by the developers, and if we take a look at the roadmap here, they've also confirmed an earwig and a roaming around tarantula being in the works. Ooh, dude, as much as I don't want a new spider to come to the game, I always love new content being added in, and on top of that, even though I didn't play a lot of Grounded 1, I am happy to see that they're taking some of the creatures and stuff that players did like and enjoy from Grounded 1, and then obviously bringing them to Grounded 2. I also do like the fact that they're going to be reworking them a little bit, kind of just making them more fresh or feel refreshed here for players that did cross over from Grounded 1 now here into Grounded 2. Just absolutely love that, on top of obviously everybody loves new content. Now, additionally, in the dev live stream, they also talked a little bit more on the Axel update. Now, if you guys know, based on the roadmap, this is the next big content update that we should see here sooner than later. They've officially confirmed that the Axel update will be bringing a brand new boss, new armor sets, tier 3 weapons, additional mutations, and new crafting recipes. They also mentioned that the Axel update will be a lead-in to a much larger winter/fall update here that is supposed to drop by the end of 2025. And speaking on the Axel update, based on everything that was said and how it was perceived and what we've known so far through the Grounded community, it looks like maybe in roughly 2 weeks we should get the release window announcement of the Axel update and when we can expect it to drop in the game. If I had to put my money somewhere, I would expect the Axel update to likely actually drop for everybody here in October, with the winter and fall update potentially dropping at the end of November, early December. And alongside the exciting announcements here, they unfortunately dropped some what I would consider bad news, and that is for all the PlayStation players out there. They announced here in the dev live stream that they have not actually worked on any development here for Grounded 2 on the PlayStation 5, and they have zero ETA of when they can expect it or when players could expect to see Grounded 2's launch on PlayStation. They did state here that it is not completely ruled off on the table yet. They have not thrown it away as in like it's never coming. They just have not simply decided to work on it whatsoever for whatever reason. Now, obviously, one could speculate here with the relationship with Microsoft and, you know, Obsidian Entertainment and Grounded and Game Pass and stuff. Obviously, I think that plays a huge part, but I do think that we'll eventually see Grounded 2 come to PlayStation and even Nintendo Switch. It's just, in my opinion, probably not going to come until at least 2026 at the earliest. And speaking on new content coming to the game, let's talk about a leak that the community has been surfacing here for, I would say, probably over a week already. Shout out to another content creator, Jade Plays Games. I believe he made a video about it along with a couple of other creators. As we can see here in the footage, there are some black ant tunnels and and some red ant tunnels, and then obviously this creator did actually find a black ant fighting the red ant, so that's going to be very interesting to see and how when we can exactly see that play out in a future update. On top of that, we can see from the image that is shared, it looks like the black ant parts are going to be tier 2 quality items. And then lastly here, when it comes to data mining, it looks like this image has been going around, which looks to be a black ant sword, very similar to the red ant sword that we currently have. Obviously, it's going to be tier 2, and it's going to provide a little bit more damage than what we currently have here for the red ant sword. Now, unfortunately, I don't get too heavy into leaks. I learned a long time ago in my YouTube career that a lot of developers don't actually like the leaks, you know, in full-on videos, you know, diving deep into things that they have yet to reveal, just simply to spoil it for everybody else, and also to potentially spoil what they have coming up, or even changes that they want to change, you know, before the official release. So obviously I'm not going to dive too deep into this one, but I know a lot of people out there, especially in the grounded community, do love their leaks, man. So I did want to add it here because they did get asked several times about these leaks in the dev live stream. Even though they kind of tiptoed around it, didn't really talk too much about it, it is definitely something that I know a lot of people are expecting, and it looks to be coming here in the near future, as a lot of this stuff has already been found in the game files. And throughout the entire dev live stream and all of the questions that they were getting asked and bombarded with, the developers did do a very good job of reiterating over and over again a lot of the things that their current and main focus is on, related to issues and problems that players are experiencing with Grounded 2. The devs are currently aware of and tracking these issues, and that is going to be grass stems regrowing through foundations. I know that's a big one. They got spammed heavy via the dev live stream talking about this one. They have the buggy inventory displaying errors, causing item loss. Again, losing items, never fun. Obviously, players were hounding them via the live stream for this one. We've got weapons disappearing when mounting a buggy with a full inventory. We have water droplets getting stuck on the grass. We've got mixer quest progression bugs, and the Omniant tool swing glitch when the inventory is full. They basically reiterated several times that all of these are actively being tracked and worked on and monitored here by the development team, and hopefully we'll see fixes for a lot of these things coming up very soon. Honestly, 3 million players is just the start. We have new bosses, we have upgraded creatures, and the Axel update here on the horizon for Grounded 2. When that release drops, I will have you guys covered with a brand new video going over all of that in full detail. In the meantime, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys did enjoy this video. Also, feel free to join my Discord. You can find that link down below in the description if you want to stay up to date with me, or even jump into a Grounded 2 game alongside me. With that being said, as always, guys, don't forget to check out my Grounded 2 content you see here on the screen, and I will see you guys on the next one.